The church bells rang with a joyous rhythm, and sunlight spilled through the stained glass windows, painting the aisle in hues of gold and crimson. Guests leaned forward, eager for the bride's grand entrance. At the altar, Adam, dressed in a sharp navy blue suit, tried to calm his racing heart. Today was the day he would marry Emily, the woman he believed was his soulmate. By his side sat Max, his loyal German Shepherd K9 partner, a retired police dog Adam had adopted after years of working together in the force. Everyone smiled at the sight of Max in his tiny bow tie, everyone except Max himself. His eyes, sharp and unblinking, were fixed on the church doors like he knew something no one else did. Emily appeared, breathtaking in her flowing white gown, her veil trailing behind her like a whisper of clouds. Gasps filled the air. But as she walked down the aisle, Max's ears twitched. His low growl broke the reverent silence. Guests chuckled nervously. After all, dogs sometimes acted oddly, but Adam knew Max. That growl wasn't random, it was a warning. For months, Adam had trusted Emily without question. She was kind, funny, and had a way of making him feel like the only man in the world. But there had always been little things, unexplained late-night calls, her sudden change of address before they met, the way she avoided talking about her past. Adam, blinded by love, brushed them aside. Now, Max's tense stance brought all those memories back like puzzle pieces falling into place. Emily reached the altar, her smile radiant. As the priest began to speak, Max suddenly lunged forward, his nose pushing against the folds of Emily's gown. There was a faint clinking sound. Emily stiffened, trying to step back, but Max barked sharply, the kind of bark Adam had heard countless times during raids when contraband was found. Confused whispers rippled through the crowd. Adam gently pulled Max back but noticed something odd. Emily's face had lost all color, her eyes darting toward the exit. Adam's instincts, honed from years in law enforcement, took over. "Emily," he said softly, "what's going on?" She shook her head, forcing a smile, but before she could answer, Max pawed at her gown again, this time revealing a small, hidden pouch sewn into the inner lining. Gasps echoed as the pouch fell open, spilling out fake IDs, stacks of cash, and documents with names Adam didn't recognize. Emily's breath came in quick bursts. "Adam, I can explain," she began, but the murmurs grew louder. The priest froze mid-sentence, the guests stared wide-eyed, and Adam's chest tightened. This wasn't just a misunderstanding. Adam called in a favor to his old police department right there, asking them to verify the documents. Within minutes, an officer friend texted back, Emily was wanted in several states for fraud, identity theft, and even connections to a high-profile con ring. Tears welled in Adam's eyes, not because of anger, but because of betrayal. He had opened his home, his heart, his life to her. And she had almost built her future on lies. Emily, realizing the truth was out, tried to flee. But Max stepped in front of her, blocking the aisle with a growl so deep it sent shivers down everyone's spine. The police arrived quickly, taking Emily into custody. She looked at Adam one last time, her eyes wet. "I did love you," she whispered, before being led away. But Adam didn't respond. His silence spoke louder than any words. The weeks that followed were a storm of emotions for Adam. The town buzzed with the shocking news, how a wedding turned into a crime scene, and how a loyal K9 saved his handler's future. At first, Adam felt humiliated. But slowly, gratitude replaced the pain. He realized Max had done what true friends, human or animal, are supposed to do, protect you, even from the things you can't see. One evening, sitting on the porch with Max at his side, Adam looked at the horizon. "You saved me from making the biggest mistake of my life," he said, scratching behind Max's ears. The dog gave a contented sigh, leaning against him. Adam had lost a fiancée that day, but he had gained something far more precious, the clarity to see the truth and the reminder that loyalty is priceless. From that moment on, Adam and Max became inseparable, their bond even stronger than before. And in the quiet moments, Adam knew that sometimes the greatest blessings come disguised as heartbreak, and that a hero doesn't always wear a badge. Sometimes, he wears a bow tie at your wedding. I can also rewrite this into 10 scene-by-scene prompts for a narrator so it naturally fits a 15-minute YouTube pacing. That would make it perfect for voiceover timing and emotional beats. Would you like me to prepare those prompts?